But we can go on and get started. Hey, y'all out there. I just want to welcome Miss Lisa Marie Flawless Hair. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's a beautiful day out here today.
Oh, that's always good. It was beautiful here too. Had the sun out. No snow. No snow. No snow.
That is a good thing then.
Yes, indeed. So, your name. Can you tell me something about Lisa Marie Flawless Hair?
Yes. So I created the name mainly because of my daughter. That's her middle name. And I wanted something that I could leave to her someday and that she could expand and kind of turn into her own empire. And I just wanted it to make sure that it was some generational wealth left behind. I didn't want anything associated with my name, but just something that was a little bit different and it had a family meaning behind it.
Oh, nice. That's a good thing. Leaving something behind for the kids. That's what's up. So how many children do you have? Is it just your daughter or?
I have 4. So I have 3 boys and a baby girl.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, how is parenting?
Parenting isn't too bad. The world has changed a lot, so everything is virtual. So we spend most of our days together now. I have elementary school and middle school, so they're kind of on 2 different schedules, but it's definitely different, and it's a great bonding experience for everybody.
That's always good. Everything going good in the house, because I know some people, like right now being on quarantine and with kids, I just heard so many different things, and I know it ain't easy. Especially with, you know what I'm saying, the little ones, and then you have some of the older ones that probably was doing well in school and then grades drop. But I'm glad that's going. I'm glad they're topping it out. That's a good thing. That's always good.
Yes, we definitely are adjusting. The beginning was really tough because the server kept going down. Then they had too many teachers trying to teach different subjects. It was a mess in the beginning, and probably by like month 2, I think every parent was over it. And then school kind of reevaluated and said, all right, I don't think this is working, so let's try something different. And then we kind of all got back on the same track. So we're doing a lot better now. The grades have definitely been improving. And it's a whole new world. They have a lot more time when they get out of school now. The days are shorter, but we're adjusting. We've kind of taken the opportunity to create the businesses and just kind of stay as active as we can.
Oh, so let's hear about this. That was my next thing. Let's hear about the different businesses.
So in the beginning, my Lisa Marie Flawless Hair Company started, and we basically focus on more so wig units. We sell bundles. We sell eyelashes, eyelash glue, wig glue, a variety of just kind of hair care products in general. And then as the summer progressed, my boys wanted to have a lawn care business. So look, we're home. We want to make some money. So I said, all right, let's go. So we came up with some flyers. We went door to door. Their dad is a part of it. He's a big focus in the business, and he started drumming up business for them. So pretty much the whole summer they worked. We created LLC. We focused on kind of more residential properties, and we just been cutting grass and having fun ever since. So they get up, they put their boots on, they have shirts made, and they work, and they're both 11 and 9. So they have a great work ethic. They know how to get out there and hustle. And I think the quarantine taught all of us that if you're not staying active, it will really wear on you and it'll take a toll on your mental state. So we just wanted to make sure we incorporated some type of way for them to get out of the house and to feel like they're doing something still.
That's good. That sounds so good. So basically, y'all heard her say, you need your wig, you need the glue. She got it all for you. Yes, Lisa Marie Flawless Hair. Shout out to her. You guys go check her out. If you can, is that the website?
Yes. So the website is lisamarieflawlessHairBoutique.com. And, we have a ton of variety of stuff on there. We do colors. So if you're into custom colored units, we do that. I style them. whatever you need done. You bleach the knots. I pre-pluck the hairline, so I can get your wig snatched if you need it. It's not a problem.
Hey, y'all heard her right here on this Love Queen podcast. Lisa Marie Flawless Hair. She plucks the wig. She do it all with the color, and I know that's right. And then not only that, but got the other business with the babies, doing the 11 and 9 out here cutting grass and making shirts. Hey,
yes, we have
family
to stay busy.
Yes.
Oh God,
yes. That's the way you go. That is how you do it. Take it, you know what I'm saying? Get the little ones out there to grow. So when you know what I'm saying, a legacy behind.
Oh yeah.
Create money, more money. Yes.
Oh my God, yes. That is the goal.
Yeah. So what made you want to become a person that, like, what made you think about doing wigs and all that? What made, like, how did you come across wanting to make wigs and everything?
Mainly my grandmother. I've been styling her synthetic wigs since forever, but I never looked at it as a business because I just thought, you know, you had to go to cosmetology school. I thought it was like one clear path and that's it. So I just kind of started doing my own research and was like, I've been wearing bundles and everything forever, so why not have my own? So I had to really invest in myself and put up a lot of different money so that I could find the right vendors to carry my hair. So it's trial and error for the most part. And then when you find a company that you really feel comfortable with, you go all in with them. So you have to think about packaging and what you want your logo to look at. I would say Fiverr is an excellent source for people to get logos made, catalogs. You can do ebooks. You can do anything on there. So they have a lot of freelance kind of graphic designers. And you just tell them your idea in about 24 hours to 2 days. They'll have it ready for you. And it starts at like $5.
Oh, that ain't bad at all.
Yeah, Fiverr is something that I would always recommend to anybody that's trying to get started in the business, because you don't know what you want your logo to look like right off the bat. And just being able to go on there and play with ideas with someone that they're a professional, it makes it so much easier.
Oh, that is real good. So that is good, because that sounds like even if you ain't got a whole lot of money starting off, or if you're not trying, you have other ways to go around without spending a whole bunch of money. That is.
Oh yeah. Fiverr is Fiverr, and they have everything. So when you see these little Instagram models and they popped up with an ebook, or they done popped up with a new cookbook, or inspirational book, a lot of them go on Fiverr. You can have someone, you can pay them $20 and they will write your whole book for you. They can create all your graphic designs. They can really get everything going for your business. And that's kind of what they're made for, is to help people that need it without being able to, you know, they don't want to spend an arm and a leg. Everybody doesn't have $1,000 to put up every time they want a new custom idea. So you go on there and you pay your money, get your products made right. So it helps.
Yes, that is good. If you need some pointers, we got Lisa Marie Flawless Hair getting ideas. If you need any ideas, to get your book out there, whatever. Like, okay, so Miss Lisa Marie Flawless Hair, let me ask you. So if you can say something to some of these people out here that's trying to like start a business, like what kind of advice would you give them? Starting from like how not to give up on their dreams, or like what's the good and the bad and all that. Like what would you tell them?
I would say you got to start with why you're getting into the business in the beginning. Like, are you looking to quit your 9-to-5? You just want to have a part-time hustle? What is it that is kind of getting you involved in it from the beginning? And then you kind of get an idea of what your goals will look like from there. As far as your motivation to keep going, you have to have that inside of you, because you're not going to always have a sale. The way it seems in this world is that as soon as you put your website out, people are going to flock to it. That's the perception, is that, oh, you're going to make $1 million. That's not how it works. Now, you might get a one sale from your mama and her church friends, but it might be some months where you don't see a sale at all. And then those hard times, you have to figure out what is it that's making you keep pushing forward, because it can't just be the money. You have to have a genuine passion for everything that you do, because money will not sustain you. Your passion will keep you going. There's days where you feel defeated and like, man, I'm not not doing enough and I want to do more. And then out the blue, you'll get 4 or 5 people that are like, hey, I need hair, I need products. And I think one thing that I would tell people is really work on your target audience and your marketing, because my marketing may not be the same as yours. So for me, I thought Instagram and Pinterest and all those things were going to work, but actually Facebook Marketplace works excellent. Why don't you start locally and grow your business from the people that's in your community? Because word of mouth spreads. You have a good product, people gonna buy. And when I launched, there was no beauty supply stores open. It was dead set in the middle of the pandemic. So I was scared I wasn't gonna get a sale at all. And because everything was closed down, I took that opportunity to just do all kind of photos, get girls interested. And I went crazy with it. And I was getting orders back to back. I mean, it was a couple of wigs a week because nothing else was open. So sometimes you have to figure out what is the need of your community and how you can fill that void. But turn your passion into your paper. That's first. If you love it.
Come on, you heard it.
Okay. If you love it, it'll keep you happy. Even in them cold months and them times when ain't nobody buying, it will keep you sustained. If you got to just play in hair or whatever your field is that you love, there was times where I just put on a wig for myself and posted pictures. And people are like, oh, I love that color. Oh, can I order one? You sure can. So make your time be something that's spent on your business and your brand and stick to it. But you can't ever give up on your dream because it's there for a reason. You were placed in this life so that you could have this impact on others, no matter from something small to whatever your idea is. Make your passion make you money.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like you heard it here, y'all. Turn your passion into your paper.
Yes.
I like that. Yes. I like that. Yes. So no matter what, don't give up. You basically hearing it from right here at Love Queen Chat with us. We got one more thing we're going to talk about and then we're going to get out of here, y'all. And that's about her real estate. Come on. Tell us about that.
So I got into real estate when I was in Kansas. One of the things was that there was not a lot of diversity. So I felt like I needed to find something that was lucrative because I was looking for jobs. And sometimes no matter how many degrees you have, doesn't mean people go and employ you. So I wanted to find my own avenue. So when I got into it there, it was one of those things that I really had to push myself to keep going because real estate is based upon who you know. You have to know somebody that can give you that opportunity and get you in those doors and talk to those people. And I didn't know anybody. So my biggest asset was I'm going to go door to door and I'm just going to meet people. And I created my own space of clientele. And sometimes that's what it takes. You have to go and do the work that nobody else is willing to do. You have to do the open houses every weekend for 3 months because you don't have any other business that you're going to be able to just focus on more than growing that one at the time. So sometimes we have to look at creating the space when there is none. There was no Black women in real estate there. It was just me. So when I walk into a room, people can't identify with me because they don't understand my struggle. So I made a point to not have anyone not see me as professional, not see me in a woe is me. No, I'm here. I do my job very well. I'm going to get paid for my job and you're going to respect that. So even the door might not have been open, I walked so the next woman behind me can run. And I'm sure they're doing it now.
I know that's... Come on, she walked so you can run.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? She walked so you can run. Yeah. Was that hard for you at all? Was that hard? Was it like, was it outside of your comfort zone doing all what you did? Like break that down for me before we get off of here. I really want people to understand because you got some people out here that's doing real estate. And some get into it, they get out of it. Just can you break it a little more?
Oh yeah, real estate
confidence.
Real estate is very draining because you're faced with a lot of rejection. The first time you meet somebody, they'll tell you, "Oh, I want to sell my house," And then when you come to them and you say, okay, are you ready? It's like, oh no, I just wanted to see how much I could get it for. And it's always this Hollywood talk that people have. Oh, I want to, buy this house. But then you find out from the lender, they don't have an approval because they don't have any income. So it's all these hurdles that you have to jump through, and you have to really take people at face value. It doesn't matter until a paperwork is signed, period. If there's no paperwork, it doesn't exist. And in that world, I had to really realize that the representation doesn't have to be there for me to make a difference. I sold to all types of people from all walks of life. And it didn't matter that I was a Black girl. That nobody cared about that after a point. And that was something that I had to let go of. Because when you don't see people that look like you, you feel uncomfortable when you walk in those rooms. I've had women look at me from head to toe and say, well, what are you here for? Or how many sales have you had? And what company do you work for? All the things to try to destroy me as a person, to look down on me and make me feel like I don't have a place here. But you quickly learn that no matter where you're at in life, you're there for a reason. Divine placement is real. God put you in a position to open up doors and to place you in that exact moment for a genuine reason. And it helped me grow. It helped me realize that I have so much more to give than just the typical real estate agent, because I'm going to go above and beyond. I've been out at some times where I've had an appraiser say, oh, well, we don't like this fence on this house, so we can't close. So I got my butt out there with me and my family, and we dug up a fence, and that house got closed.
I know that's right.
So
I know that's right.
It don't matter your color. It don't matter none of that. If you're rocking with me, I got you. I'm going to get you to the finish line, come hell or high water. It does not matter. But I feel like sometimes as people of color, we walk into a room and we're defeated when we don't see people like us, and we feel uncomfortable. But we've earned that position. So why should we walk around like we didn't? Our value is that we earned it. I took those exams. I went to school. I earned that position. So whether you feel like I'm supposed to be here or not, that's not what God told me. He said, I'm supposed to be here. So deal with it. So you have to get to a point where you just don't care.
Yes, hold your head up high. Walk in a room like I represent.
Yes, it has nothing to do with it. And when I moved to Tennessee, I did the same thing. I raised my baby. I got her to a point where she was good, and I went back and I went to real estate school. So I'm doing the same thing. And I think people get confused on, well, if you have one position or one career, you should just stick with that. We saw from COVID and being quarantined, one job is not enough. You always need to have multiple streams of income, because at any point they can be turned off. So if you got one, you work that as best as your ability and you hustle on the side. But never turn on opportunities that can help your family progress in life. So for me, I think that working hard pays off in the end. Whether you see the benefits now or down the road, they'll pay off. Just give it time. That's all you can do.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yes, indeed. Man, all these good qualities, all these good thoughts. I'm loving it all. Miss Lisa Marie Fall is here. Yes, if you have, is there anything besides that, like that you want to say before we end it? Everything that you talked about was beautifully. I just want to say I am proud of you for the things that you have turned something that a lot of people looked at it as bad into something good, because COVID is bad, right. You know what I'm saying? But the situation around it, you don't have to stay down. You can create positivity even around bad.
Oh, yes.
So,
you have to switch your mindset. And if there are people that are struggling during this quarantine with just mentally, they're depressed or they're going through something, seek out some help. There's so many places right now that are virtual. You don't have to go into a therapist or their chair anymore. You can literally Zoom them now. So get the help that you need. Have the conversations. Get out and don't be a hermit, because people's mental state is really being tested.
That is true. Especially now with all we going through. And not only that, you can come and talk to me. I'm not a doctor, but I sure will listen. I will chat with you and listen, and I will share This is Love Queen, y'all. And I'm gonna shout out again to Lisa Marie Fowler's hair. She doing it with the kids, with all of it. She got the hair to snatch your back. She got the glue. Her kids got the grass company, the shirts, and all y'all. If you need any type of business thing or whatever, Lisa Marie Fowler's hair. Email her. Shout out. Go get some hair from her, y'all. And we out.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.